execute episode 66.
Oh, Emperor, I wasn't that ready.
You said ready.
Welcome to the Hall of Chronicles, episode 66.
Yes, we are here, part of the Beyond the Blast Doors network, where you can find 5 days of live podcast content.
Yeah, you sure can.
Monday through Friday. You can find us at www.beyondtheblastdoors.com, where you can find such articles as our hashtag Show Me Your Collection, which we post every Monday. This week, we're featuring Jared the Dark Jedi.
Jared the Dark Jedi.
Very cool. Just, Josh, one thing that Jared wants to do is he's into lightsabers. He wants to get one of every Skywalker lightsaber, including Leia and Rey.
That is a noble
I love that
goal.
Love that. Imagine seeing those like on a wall or lit up. That'd be cool.
Yeah, no, that I'm excited for that. That's good. I can't wait to see him forward that collection. But like you said, you can go and view Jared the Dark Jedi's collection on beyondtheblastdoors.com, where you have a wonderful write-up as well as all the pictures that it takes to enjoy a collection. We love doing that. We love seeing all these collections come in. And I think you've got preloaded like what, 2 or 3 more?
Yeah, I've got a couple more on the way that you guys will really enjoy. I want to shout out the chat here real quick. Love seeing your bright and smiley faces in the chat here, even though we can't see your bright and smiley faces.
Oh, we can imagine them, and they're all handsome and beautiful.
So let me run through the rundown real quick. Rez, Matthew, Apprentice Ewok, Brandon, Nick, Podcast of the Wills. Hey, that's us. Oh, Gamorrean Saber, good to see you as always. Pete, good to see you. Scuba Pete, different than Pete.
Scuba Pete and other Pete.
All remaining
Above
systems. ARS Michael, Gilster, good to see you.
Tar Heel Pete.
Brian Henley, good to see you, Brian.
Yeah,
Welcome. New face
Welcome.
there. And of course, Mr. Shabby himself.
Hello, mate. Wait, I don't know. I never know. Cheerio.
It is good to see you. Yes.
Yes. Welcome to the show.
What is your favorite cartoon to watch while smoking a hand-rolled cigarette?
Oh, we're bad at accents. We should go on with the show.
No.
No.
This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Episode 66, Order 66. We will not kill our impersonations.
But we do have
a
new plan.
We do. If you can see it, you probably can't see very well up in the top right corner. Andy and I are pretty excited to.
It's over in that corner.
It's over
above you. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it's kind of blending in. Yeah, what can you do? What can you do?
Well, we can talk about it.
Change the background. Hold on. We can do this. There you can see it. There you go. We got a little new project we're excited to announce. We've been working on it for a couple months now.
Yeah,
from concept.
It started in December,
yeah.
And I got to give credit where credit is due. This is Josh's idea.
Oh well,
this is Josh's idea. No, Josh, this is your idea.
All right.
So if it goes really well, you can take the chunk of the glory, and if it doesn't, you can take a chunk of the blame.
Yeah.
No.
Let's go with blame at this point. But yes,
this is Josh's baby. He conceived this idea. And Shannon has
my Grogu,
if you will. Shannon helped out with the graphics, which is right up her alley there. She's forced to be reckoned with behind a laptop screen there. And then
I think just period. I think you just leave it at that. Forced to be reckoned with.
And then I contributed a little bit of some of the verbiage.
Yeah, you could take the blame on the verbiage.
But anyway, it's called Star Wars Spinners.
Yeah.
And we posted one on Twitter today just to kind of, throw it out there, see what's happening. Josh, your initial idea was for TikTok. That's not a realm that we have delved in.
Yeah, I mean, when you're trying to do a show, when you're trying to reach out into different atmospheres of the social galaxy, so to speak, you try everything. And TikTok is something that is completely prevalent in my home with a couple of teenage girls as they TikTok their way around all the time. It's the most annoying thing you could ever hear. 30 to 60 seconds of madness followed by the very next thing, the same thing, back to back to back. So,
and what says TikTok more than two 40-year-old guys talking about Star Wars?
Oh,
I mean, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, so we look, and also the main thing is Andy and I, we got this we got a couple light boxes. We're doing our favorite thing. We're just looking at toys, and then we've looked at toys. You've been here with us as we've reviewed toys. Red 5 also as our sponsor for toy reviews.
Yes,
and will be again today. But,
cheerio.
Hey. But we like looking at them, but we also like let's put something out there that maybe will grab the attention of somebody that maybe isn't a vintage toy collector or a Star Wars toy collector in general, and just give them something a little fun. Like, hey, you're not ever gonna own this piece, but maybe you'll learn something.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll learn something. Look, we're here to educate.
Yes, there is an element of information that you can glean off of these little videos that we're putting out. There's also some nuggets in there too that might tickle your ribs a little.
All right,
Josh, you want to?
We're excited to release this. We're going to keep it going, and it's not just on the vintage line. You're going to see this across all lines. As we're calling the Star Wars spinners, and we just spin some of our best and favorite toys, or all of the toys. We could do this every day for, I don't know,
10 years.
10 years, not getting to all of them. So stay tuned, folks.
So if you haven't seen the Cloud Car Pilot spinner that we put up today on TikTok, well, it was on TikTok a little earlier this weekend, but we put it on Twitter today and Instagram. If you haven't seen it, strap yourself in.
There you go.
The Cloud Car Pilot. Kenner production number 69640. First carded appearance 1981, 45 back. Variations include pink colored cheeks and darker gray belt and pouches. With their polarized goggles and salad bowl helmets, these flyboys are the peacocks of the Star Wars pilot community. And when you're flying around in a car that looks like a Mudhorn's danglies, you won't ever need a wingman, because there's a whole other identical cockpit where your best buddy gets to roll tandem. Which one's pilot and which one's co-pilot? Who gives a fuck? As long as both of you have a throttle in your hand and some rebel scum to fire warning shots at, it's just two stick jockeys sailing high above the clouds. Original retail price $249. Current estimated value loose $48. Mint on card $180. Salty.
And there you go.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Star Wars Spinners has hit the ground running.
It's officially launched. It's it's crass. It's a little blue, but
we talk.
Look, it's COVID. Every now and then you just got to let loose.
Yeah, I mean, just think if we didn't have COVID, we wouldn't have had spinners.
We got some good comments here. Yeah, it does sound like I'm in witness protection. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I mean, I essentially am with quarantine and whatever we have to do to stay safe, right? So
yeah. So what I like about that, Josh, is that the prices are actual, right? You can
as
look
of the
up,
date of recording.
As of the date of recording, you could find a Cloud Car Pilot on eBay for $180. And
complete
carded.
Yeah, carded. Yep.
And
mint on card.
Mint on card. So hopefully you like them. You can share them. And that brings us to last week and leading up to today. We've gotten a lot of comments on the prototype hats that we are sporting here. Josh this week is wearing a flat build version, and I'm wearing a curved build version. They're both mesh backs, although the mesh backs are a little different between the two, but they're adjustable. They're snapback, mesh back hats. And we wanted to give one of you watching or listening the opportunity to get one of these hats. Now, if you don't like the hat, you don't have to participate.
I mean, you should participate, but if you win the hat, you should pass it on to someone who wants it.
Sure. And if you really like the hat, then you should really participate. So here's how you can win yourself one of these hats. And again, we have both the flat and curved bill versions available for winning.
So what I like to say is cool, sort of cool. That's what I go with. Cool, right field.
Yeah, this is kind of Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Bucky, version.
And mine's more of a Durst.
Fred Durst. Yes.
What you gonna say? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm right. I did it all for the Wookiee.
What?
The Wookiee?
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we got a couple. Look, we're already starting controversy in the chat. We've got curved is the best. I think he's talking about hats. It's fine.
I think he's talking about hats.
Hey,
fine. What's up, Chris?
What's up, Chris? It's good to see him. Yeah. So we got a curve. We'll see. Hot dog flavored water, baby. Hello, Greedo. Hello, Greedo gives us a hot dog flavored water, baby.
Love it.
Oh, what you gonna do? Oh, I love Fred Durst. No, I don't. But
I love Hello Greedo. Good to see you, Hello Greedo.
See you in there, bro.
So here's how you can get one of these hats. All you have to do is go like and share one of our spinners. We're dropping 3 tonight, one of our Star Wars spinners, and then hashtag it with curved bill or flat bill.
It doesn't matter.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just go share one of
let us know.
one of our spinners. You just saw the first one. We got 2 more coming here.
We got 2 more during the show. We're going to give you a couple more. Maybe one you haven't seen, although they did we released them at the time of our pod. So if you're clicking out of this to go watch those, I mean, shame on you, but we were okay with that.
Okay.
I mean, don't. We're going to show you right here.
Yeah. You want to drop one more?
No, just keep going. I mean, are you sure?
Yes.
Just go now. All right.
Do the Vader.
All right. Here we go. We're going to give you a little Vader. Tonight's show is just all about the spinners. All right.
The spinners.
Here it comes.
Share this one.
Here comes Vader. You can share. You can win.
Darth Vader, Kenner production number 38230. First carded appearance, 1978, 12-pack. Variations include gloss or matte finish and standard or double telescoping lightsaber. More machine than man, Darth Vader is hands down the baddest dude in the galaxy. Head to toe black and a heart to match. When he whips out his red lightsaber, you know shit's about to go down. But don't worry, you'll always know when he's coming with his custom respirator that goes all day long and all night long. But you'll never catch this vinyl cape villain sunbathing on the beach because he fucking hates sand. Original retail price, $1.99. Estimated loose price, $45. Mint on card, $800.
Oh, Vader.
Oh, Vader.
Oh, Vader. He looks good. That's
a good looking figure that you put up there, Josh.
That's a good fig. I will say, these are figs out of our own collection, so they're not all in pristine condition. The Cloud Car pilot probably needed a bath.
Yeah.
But I like to think that
he's authentic.
He was out he's out patrolling.
Yeah.
Stopping cargo freighters from just flying into Cloud City.
And honestly, it's tough to keep a white jumper clean,
especially if you're trying to keep that helmet clean. That's a big ass helmet.
It's a salad bowl helmet.
All right.
So that's number 2. Spinner number 2. We'll save the last one for the end of the show.
There you go.
But remember, all you have to do is like and share one of these spinners or all of these spinners.
Yeah.
Using the hashtag curve bill if you like this version, or flat bill if you like Josh's version.
There you go. Twitter is already blowing up with likes and hashtag flat bills are already coming in.
Love it.
Thank you so much.
Well, let's get to some of our recent gets because we like to share what we get, talk about it. Maybe you get to learn something. I know that I've watched what other people have gotten to add to their collections, and I've been like, I got to get me one of those too.
Yeah.
And because, sharing, if you see something awesome, it's like, that's awesome. I want one. I want awesome stuff too. And so maybe it'll inspire.
We may be the worst at that. you and I mean, we're not good for each other. Now that we've formed this community and the community is starting to share things with us, it's terrible. It's at this point, it is a literal disease that we have. And it's all being spread by you. And look, it's a pandemic. It's a pandemic of buying and acquiring new stuff. And I can't say that I don't like it. I can't say that.
No, just running through a couple of the responses there to the spinners. No, Mark, no Mudhorn Danglies on Vader.
Not anymore.
Appreciate that, Pete. Thank you. It's very nice. Hate sand. Yeah. Hate sand.
All right. What do you got? What do you got over there? What'd you get?
Well, I got a few things here, and I have to give a shout out to our buddy Chocolate Chip Wookie for kind of acting as a middleman for a couple of these purchases here. But let's start that. And if you know Chocolate Chip Wookie on Twitter, he has maybe my favorite collection of anybody that we follow or follows us. Like, I love looking at what he's got. So first of all, this
it's beautiful.
This decal here. This is a friend of his, or he knows the guy who makes this, but it's a custom Palitoy poster.
Here it comes. Wow.
Empire Strikes Back. Yes. And I've been getting into the posters lately. You know, Red 5 Designs has those card back posters that we showed off last week. And then this thing, this beautiful baby.
Yeah.
It's got the Bounty Hunter logo down below, which will come into play here in just a second. But this is a great little poster here. Doesn't take up a ton of space. I'm going to find a nice little frame for it.
I think that's a great depiction of the Boba toy. I think that's awesome. It's beautiful. And on the patch, show that patch again, would you? Or the sticker. Sorry, sticker. Called it a patch. Yeah, and I got you in full screen now. So, I mean, look at that. Oh, move your dumb head. There you go.
Cool.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And for those that don't know, Palitoy is the UK version of Kenner. And so with that also comes this one of these original Bounty Hunter capture logs.
Oh, so you can write down your quarry?
This came as an insert, you know, with, you know, like so many inserts that we got with our vehicles and such. If it was complete, it's a pamphlet, it folds, but the part that you send in got sent in. So this is half of it. So it shows you some, you know.
We'll get Dengar, the ruthless bounty hunter who helps Boba Fett to track down Han and his friends. Did he help? I don't remember seeing him help. He stood.
He was there.
He was there.
Include 14 P for postage. Pence. Is it pence? P for pence? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is I've actually kind of wanted one of these for a while because, you know,
that's
Josh,
very cool.
I'm a Boba Fett guy.
You're a bounty dude.
But this was an insert that you could get, and it's only half of it, but it's the right half. You know, it's the displayable half. So that was another thing.
So, and Chocolate Chip Wookie sent you this. Just why? Did you trade?
No, I bought him, but
okay, gotcha.
We were talking.
That's
one
what
day.
You were talking about. Where you found
We were talking one day, and anyway, this is a comic advertisement again from the UK. Chips, Mark, you remember Chips? You watch this stuff?
I'm sure he did. He's sipping his
But on the back,
tea. Ooh,
is an advertisement for a free Rancor Keeper. Yeah.
Every kid's dream.
Yeah. Free Rancor Keeper with every 6 action figures. So that's like send in your proofs of purchase, or in this case, it's send in the pills if it's Palitoy, because they didn't have proof of purchase. So the name pills, that's what you would cut out and send in. Did you know that, Josh?
I did not. I thought maybe it was an addiction. You said pills, and so I figured, you know, those Brits.
Those Brits.
Yeah, look, Mark's stoked about it. He hasn't seen Chips in years. Sure, the comics are still on point.
Yeah. All right. Next, Josh. Next are some Palitoy inserts. I've got 3 of them. Okay, this is a Return of the Jedi. I guess we would call it a bi logo, and this is one-sided.
Look at that. Look at the B-wing. Oh man,
very cool.
I have to say, we always ask the question, like, what's your favorite ship? And the B-wing never comes up. And I think it's because it just gets forgotten. But it is one of the coolest, especially from a toy perspective.
It's super unique.
Super unique.
I mean, even among any toy.
Huge.
And it's got the gyroscopic cockpit.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
Josh, I wanted to point out something here that I think is absolutely hilarious.
Okay.
Up here at the top with the speeder bike.
That is not a scout trooper.
They've got, well, it's not a scout trooper, and they put the end piece on upside down.
Well, they drive on the wrong side of the road too. So what can you do?
Yeah, that's true. I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So anyway, I'm getting all of these framed, and I will put them up somewhere.
Where? That's what I was gonna say. When you first put up the Palitoy poster, I'm like, Andy, you're out of space, man.
No.
Nope. There's always a ceiling.
We'll just have to commandeer like my son's room or something. I don't know. We
got a future spinner's recommendation from Scuba Pete. The Rancor keeper doesn't Speedos, but he loves the beach. I can pull that off.
Sure, absolutely. So then here's an Empire Strikes Back insert, Palitoy insert from 1982.
Excellent.
And this is dual-sided. It's a little fragile. But it's got the 12-inch Boba Fett.
Wait. Is that creepy Yoda lamp right there?
No.
Oh, dang it.
It's the Yoda puppet. It does have weird hair, though.
It does have weird hair.
But anyway, pretty cool.
Very cool.
Got the die cast, and then it's got some actual models you can put together. And then one more, Josh.
Some good gets here from.
Yeah, this one might be my favorite, and I don't know which side to display because it's dual-sided and it's awesome. Ooh, okay, so we'll start right here.
Now, of course, I've told the famous story of acquiring one of these AT-AT walkers and opening the battery compartment and finding a
snow trooper.
What do they call it? A stowaway? Snow trooper with weapon in the D battery compartment. It was awesome.
And then here's the backside, and this is in really good shape too. So I'm super pumped about it. But it's got a little figure listing. It's got vehicles. I love this.
Excellent.
Absolutely love it.
Advanced tie. Look, we got the open belly tauntaun. Oh,
another thing too, Josh, about Palitoy. Their X-Wings didn't have battery compartments, so they
don't look the same.
They didn't have a light or a motor to make noises and lights.
It just makes me think of A Christmas Carol and Tiny Tim. You know, can you imagine on Christmas you open up a non-battery powered X-Wing? It's like, God bless us, everyone, but you're still crying a little bit because
you want to be grateful,
but
you kind of got ripped off.
Yeah,
UK.
Did R2 still make the wings open, or when you pushed it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Did a bell ring at some local chapel?
Those are great questions, Josh, that I don't have the answers for.
No, I'm sure.
But Mark, aka the Chocolate Chip Wookie, says, P.S. There's a prototype Boba Fett flyer and GW acrylic button badge for Josh, just so he doesn't feel left out.
Got something.
Yeah. So Chocolate Chip Wookie gets all of his acrylic, and he has all of his stuff in acrylic. From GW Acrylic, there's a button for you.
Thank you. Huck it. Yep. It caught the wind.
And then
that was.
And then a Toys R Us flyer for.
Oh, I love it.
For a limited edition.
Well, thank you so much, Wookie. That is amazing.
Yeah, pretty
cool. Amazing. Yeah,
this is yours too.
What's on the back?
If you wanted to fill it out,
I will.
How to claim?
I will.
Josh, how can you claim one of these fine-looking lids?
All you have to do is go and like and share or retweet or whatever it is on whatever platform one of our Star Wars spinners with the hashtag flat bill or curve bill, depending on
your preference.
We'll
pick one.
Curve bill to me looks like you look like an outfielder from baseball.
A little bit.
After that button throw, nope.
No.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
Sorry.
All right. Good stuff. Thank you, Wookie. Now we're gonna keep on. You want to show what I got?
Yes, and this brings us to our
second
ever Red 5 Designs toy review
sponsorship. Should we fess up?
We should.
Hold on. I won't make it so that you're main screen. We both need to be equal screens. Maybe we even do this screen. We have to fess up.
Yes.
Yeah.
While our new sponsor, a couple of fantastic guys.
Amazing dudes.
Greg and Johnny.
Far too nice.
Yes. We misread how to say their name.
No. I think we misread.
We misread their name. So it's spelled READ 5 Designs, and we just said read 5 Designs.
Sure,
because it could be a play on words,
like a couple of Yanks. Yep,
couldn't have said it better myself. But it's actually, you can pronounce READ as read, as in the past tense.
You should.
Read.
It actually makes more sense.
And it makes more sense
in the context of Star Wars.
Red 5 Designs, but spelt with an A. Like read.
I just want to fess up to being a couple of assholes.
We are.
And bless their hearts, they rolled with it. But I think once you get a silent DM that was like, oh, by the way,
hey, just
with
FYI,
with all the phonetically, accurate. Yeah. So it's Red 5 Designs,
home of the Oxford Dictionary.
Yes,
the UK. So we'll take their word for it.
But no, we are proud and happy to be sponsored by Red 5 Designs, who have amazing merchandise. You know where it's at. You've heard it from us last week, and we'll say it again. That fantastic book that's coming out with full-size pictures, life-size pictures, we'll say, of
you can find
your favorite vintage figures,
and you can find all of their information in our description.
Yes.
On YouTube.
Yep.
So please go look them up if you haven't already.
Look, I like this. That does make more sense. Yeah, well, of course it does.
Yeah, actually it does.
These are a couple of smart fellows, and I'm not talking about me and Andy. I'm talking about the guys from Red 5 Designs. But perfect. Yep. All right. So without further ado, we should probably get into our next review. Here you go. I'm pretty excited about this. And in spirit of spinning Star Wars spinners, Hall of Chronicles' latest release, we've got my latest acquisition, which was done through a online meetup.
Wait, who tipped you?
And a tip from my good buddy Andy, who sent me the link.
That's what I do.
That's what he does. He sent it to me. I buy it. I drive. That's what happens.
If I can't buy it, I will share it with Josh first thing.
There's no first dibs, him or me, but yeah, you're right. All right. But I am proud to present our live spin.
Ooh, yes.
A live spin.
Live spin.
Of the Obi Wan Kenobi Mythos or Mythos. What do we call it?
Mythos.
We'll like myth. Mythos. We'll put him up here. As a matter of fact, we might just do this. Oh, look at him. Right there. Hold on. Here we go.
So good.
Here we go. Should we do that? Here we go.
Are we doing it?
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Maybe.
Sideshow Collectibles 1/6 scale Obi Wan Kenobi Mythos Edition. His backpack's got more accessories than a Kardashian.
Keep going, Andy. Come on.
With the long rifle and the gaffy stick, who does he think he is? Boba Fett?
I just like the music. I don't care. Keep going. Keep going. Deep voice. Oh, here comes it. Hold on. Here comes. It's going to get great. No.
Those red goggles look reminiscent of a Star-Lord.
If you've ever burnt your best friend to a crisp, you'll have no problem walking through the desert.
I got nothing for this.
We got to write.
Is that a barometer on his backpack, or is he just happy to see you?
Oh, I'll stop.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. So, yeah, very happy to acquire this piece, which is a sideshow. And Andy's going to go over there, and he's gonna rip down his cowl. There we go. So we're gonna get a good look. Here's what I like the most about this particular figure. Obviously crafted after what could have been or was a young Alec Guinness. And we've got a couple of different sabers in there too, don't we? We've got a Vader saber. Am I right with that? And then what we're assuming is possibly Qui-Gon saber, but I haven't looked it up. But this was just put out today. I love it. I love being naive so that you guys can join in and and tell me exactly what it is. Is that Qui-Gon saber? Put it closer to the camera. Definitely Vader's. Qui-Gon's, maybe. Oh, look at him though. I mean, I know we're spinning here and we're keeping it on theme, but wait, I just love the pauldron as it comes around. It's just is his general's armor. So there's that one, and then the next one with the Jedi Order symbol is just fantastic.
Original retail price
$250. Josh's price, damn close to that.
$240.
And $40.
So yeah, I saved $10 and a drive to Scappoose, Oregon. But yeah, he's a fantastic figure. We've been touting this. You're going to see some actual spins with real voiceovers on a lot of different Hot Toys and sideshows. We're excited to put that out there. The reason I like these so much, I like the spin so much, is just what you're getting right now. I haven't actually studied my own figure yet, and I'm seeing it all with you. It's so cool. I'm kind of that way. I like to throw them in. I like to, a mini moisture filter. That's what we were talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's just a mini. He's got a little weather dial up that, know which way the sandstorm's coming from, and he's just fantastic. And with the cowl up and him, you can just see him on the sands of Tatooine. He's looking for his new homestead. He's got a gaffy stick. He's got a Tusken Raider rifle. He's taken out some of these guys, obviously.
Or he's bartering.
All right. That's boring, but yeah.
Yeah. So Josh, I wanted to bring up.
But did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Obi Wan Mythos Kenobi.
You want to talk deserts? He hasn't had a fucking drink since Qui-Gon Jinn. Wait, is there more? These aren't the goggles you're looking for.
Yeah, hold on.
These aren't the goggles you're looking for.
You always have to start with
Obi Wan Kenobi.
6 scale.
1/6 scale sideshow replicas. Is that what they're? Collectibles.
There you go. I'll just get. We'll just hit that every
we'll
time.
Hit it every
time somebody has a good comment.
Yeah. Scuba for the win. But okay, so I know we're going to get the Kenobi series here pretty soon.
Yeah, let's talk Ben.
I want to talk Ben for just a minute because, in stories, he's the wise old sage, right? He's the experienced veteran. He's seen it, and I mean, he's that before Yoda is. So he's the first
in the OT, yeah, for sure.
In the original trilogy, and so we lean in when he says something, right? Because what he says has weight, has gravity to it. And it's like everything he does is for a purpose.
Yeah.
And so the fact that he's been in the desert, now that we have seen the prequel trilogy, we know that since Order 66, he's been in hiding, which many people have called exile. And I want to push back against that idea. He's not in exile. He is in hiding, but I guess maybe...
Is it self-exile is what it is? I mean, sort of like Yoda, right?
Yes. And so here's my take here, and I don't mean to pit it against the sequels at all, but I've heard people liken it to, well, Luke went away after an unfortunate series of events,
right,
involving Ben Solo and the new Jedi Temple, and all that. Luke went away. Why was it okay if Obi-Wan went away and did it, but it wasn't okay when Luke did it? And originally I was like, yeah, I mean, that he learned from his master, right? But I want to push back against that, Josh, because after thinking about it a little bit, I don't really like that idea that Luke was just doing what Obi-Wan had done years before.
And even Yoda.
Because when Obi-Wan went to Tatooine, he had a mission.
Right.
And that was to look after who the next savior could be, the next hope for the Republic, and the Force, and he had a mission, and also too, Yoda did as well. It's not like he just bounced and said, "I'm out." He knew that he had to stay safe and away at the same time, because he's been around for 900 years. He's probably the most well-known Jedi outside of current Anakin / Darth Vader,
right?
Who's notorious, right? Yoda's been around, and he's been, everybody, if you know a Jedi, you know who Yoda is, just because of longevity. And so he needed to stay away as well. And that's why he went to Dagobah, because there was a strong dark side presence.
Dark side that he had to contain.
To conceal him, right?
Yeah.
That, like the cave,
the
Cave of Wonder.
But so we've got some good comments here. We've got JD says not the same type of exile but for different reasons. We've got Obi was not in exile. He was in training and to protect her, which I think is what you're getting at here, right?
Yeah. And so how I would say that is different than what Luke did. Luke had a tragic thing happen to him, and then he was kind of like, I'm done. Like, I can't do this again. This hurt too much. If I do it more, I'm investing time and energy and care into something that might end up hurting even more again.
Right.
And so it really felt like Luke was kind of piecing out of the whole idea and the notion of carrying on the Force, passing on what he had learned. And he's even admits as much in The Last Jedi. Yoda kind of knocks him on the head and kind of brings that to light.
Sure.
And he comes around to it. And sometimes that's how you learn. Somebody has you kind of have to get hit upside the head to realize, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm acting like a fool here, and I need to buckle up.
So from a timeline perspective, do you feel like what we're seeing here, like, Sideshow made this, I don't know what year this was released. I think it's 4 or 5 years old. But do you think this is where we're going to find Obi-Wan drop in? Is it about this timeline, about this age? Now, I know, like we said, it looks a lot like Alec Guinness. So we're going to get a different thing with Ewan McGregor, right? As far as how he looks age-wise. Well, do you think he's dropping in his 50s, kind of deal?
Well, so if it's right after the Clone Wars in Order 66, then yes, this is the Sideshow is obviously a more Alec Guinness version of Obi-Wan than a Ewan McGregor. But I do believe this is about the age and time that we're going to see in the Kenobi series. The Obi-Wan that we get in Rebels is all white. He's already all white.
Right.
And that is, Rebels does take place a little bit later on than the Clone Wars does, as far as the animated series go. So he's not full white. So he hasn't, at least. And this is what I believe. I don't believe Ewan McGregor's going all white hair in the Kenobi series. I think we're getting about this timeline on the Sideshow version.
Well, when we saw Ewan playing his guitar, he wasn't all white. No. Did you see that when he was singing?
I didn't.
It was good. Some of you guys saw that. Him singing a song, old Ewan in quarantine.
Now will he have some salt and pepper in the sides? I
hope so. That's what I want them to connect, because we've already seen General Kenobi. We've already seen the end of their Anakin and his relationship. At that point, he got silver hair just from that battle. So that's what I want to see is like, what's his next step as he goes to Tatooine, as he puts himself into a protective exile to watch over Luke. I think if Kenobi the series can flesh that out, because we don't know, Luke never knew Kenobi, right? He never knew him, and maybe memories are poor with young children, so we might see a path cross there.
Sure,
a hermit
a cloaked figure.
Tashi Station, little brush by, little knocking a guy away that's going to come after, whatever. I mean,
or you see like an Uncle Owen see Kenobi like down the grocery aisle and be like, let's go over go over to the blue milk section.
Or what about some Inquisitor action? The Inquisitors looking for Force users, and Kenobi wards them off. Wait
a minute, you're saying an Inquisitor would go look at the birthplace of Anakin Skywalker to his known family members to see if there were any others?
It sounds like you're connecting too many dots here, Andy.
Okay, I'll stop.
By stopping at dot number 1. But yeah, so but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think there's tons of potential for the series, limited as it may be, as we've heard. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I love, from a toy perspective, this depiction only exists right here, as far as I've seen, maybe in comic
for now.
Bit. Yeah, I just love this toy depiction because it's so unique to me as we're spinning it over and over again.
Over and over again.
Here he comes back around.
Sideshow Collectibles 1/6 scale Obi Wan Kenobi.
Watch what you say, because guarantee this mother can hear you.
Hello.
Look at the size of those ears, man.
Those are definitely Alec Guinness's ears.
Yeah. All right. I mean, so that's why I was so intrigued by this toy. And actually, who were we inspired by last week? Our Show Me Your Collection.
Oh yeah, Greg, Ion Cannon.
Now here's the deal. Let's make a full disclosure here. Greg at Ion Cannon, he's got the Obi Wan Kenobi Mythos statue. Okay.
Yes.
There was a vast difference between the statue and what, I guess, for lack of a better term, you would call here a doll. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which is posable and has different parts that you can put on it. You can make it look whatever you want. Put the cowl up, put the cowl down.
You could call it an adult toy for Star Wars fans.
We cannot call it that. I've told you that several times.
Hit the music.
Never.
If you like adult toys for Star Wars, let me introduce you to 1/6 scale.
1/6 scale. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
It's only 1/6 scale. Oh man,
we said it at the same time.
We did.
Oh my gosh, who has more fun than people?
So I mean, I don't even know how to say it anymore. Anyway, no, the statue that Sideshow puts out, its street value right now is between $2,500 and $3,000. That Mythos statue, and basically what that statue does, I don't know if I think that's 1/6 scale too. Unless it's quarter scale, and we'll have to get that from Ion Cannon.
Yeah.
But what it does is it puts this visage in the ultimate windblown Tatooine, just walking through, same backpack, same everything, but it is.
I like that his cloak is just tattered and frayed.
Yeah, I mean, and what it does is it captures that knee on the ground, fist landing moment that you want out of all these characters in their certain states. So that's I was talking about
It looks like it's been hard.
It's been hard on him. And to think about that, to think that Obi-Wan, coming really from royalty as far as the Jedi go on Coruscant, and yeah, he was a general and he fought hard. He went to the backwater planet in the system, in the galaxy, and lived out the rest of his life essentially until he went to the Death Star and died by the hand of Anakin again. So
the lived among the scum and villainy.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoy this spinner, this toy review spun and brought to you by Red 5 Designs. This has been a Red 5 Designs toy review.
Josh, if you would like to support the Holochronicles or anyone on the Beyond the Blast Doors network, where can you do that?
Well, for one thing, you can find us at Holochronicles on Twitter. That's where we talk with you. We chat with you.
We will communicate.
We will communicate. We'll give you opportunities to share your collection, show us your collection, and everyone else. And then, of course, at Beyond the Blast Doors on YouTube, you can find our videos where they're posted and many others from all of our partners at Beyond the Blast Doors, which is so much fun. And then Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok now. We're TikToking.
We're TikToking.
You're going to see me doing weird crap like, and like, I don't know, stitching. And there's another thing, duets. My 16-year-old daughter is teaching me all this right now. So
okay, if I see you starting to lip sync and dance to Selena Gomez songs,
like it.
I will
subscribe.
share it. Yes, I'm going to share that. I mean, who doesn't like a little Selena Gomez? So,
that's where you can find us.
And if you'd like to support us monetarily, you can find us on Patreon / Beyond the Blast Doors, and for one cheeseburger a month, $5 a month, you can support all of our network shows and what we're trying to do here, and more if you'd like. But for one cheeseburger, that's
yeah. We'll just keep spinning stuff for you.
We'll keep spinning stuff.
That's what we'll do.
Might even let you get to pick one.
Matt already called out. Well, we already nixed this title. So sorry, Matt. The sit and spin was not one that we're going to continue.
We're not going to promote that, but feel free. What you do in your own home is your business.
Yeah.
Josh, we've got one more.
We do have one more topic as we're getting ready to wrap the show up.
Well, one more spinner.
One more spinner on topic.
Topic/spinner. Yeah. We got one more spinner for you as we wrap up this show.
What we should have done for the contest to win the hat, the Holo Chronicles hat, as they go in like the new Star Wars spinners released from Holo Chronicles, is we should have had people take video of themselves spinning, and then we do voiceover for that.
Email us your videos of yourself spinning in a chair. 1-to-1 scale. Josh Most, podcaster of the Holo Chronicles, can only spin so far before the cord wraps around his body.
Yeah.
Great beard.
Great beard. Double cheeseburger sport is accepted as well. Thank you guys so much from the chat. It's always like a great time. We just show up and hang out with you guys. Thank you. Share, like, subscribe. Get this out in front of more people so you can get more people like yourselves in here to have fun with us doing stupid crap, which is literally should have been our tagline. Holo Chronicles. Stupid crap. All right. Our final spinner for you guys. As we're going to check out it. Well, we'll come back, but here's your last spinner. You know how to win. How do they win that hat again?
You like and share one or all of these spinners tonight using the hashtag flatbill if you like the kind of hat Josh is wearing, or curved bill if you fancy yourself a curved bill.
Hot dog water. Let's do this.
The Gamorrean Guard. Kenner production number 70670. First carded appearance 1983, 65 back. Variations include foot peg holes, skin color, armor color, and 3 different axe styles. These burly pig-faced brutes can kick some serious vibro axe, and no one pulls off fur shorts and sandals like these pudgy bastards. If you're ever approached by a herd of these drooling mouth breathers, your only chance for escape is to walk away at a medium speed, because they're slow as shit. Original retail price $2.99. Current estimated value loose $15. Mint on card $75. Not a bad price for this much meat.
Not a bad price for this much meat is actually what I said on my first date with my wife. I don't know.
I will
fact
check that.
Yeah, we write scripts. We edit.
If you do anything tonight, go watch those a couple of times and try and read those little pop-ups, because some of them are very informative and some of them are there
some of them are bullshit
just to crack me up, right? So Like, for example, I put on Vader, his suit is fireproof, but Anakin is not. And that makes me laugh every time.
It does. It does. Thank you. Look, thanks for indulging us in this. It's really just an art for us at this point. We get to spin toys that we love so much. We're going to have these, chronicled forever now, chronicled, so to speak, if you will, forever. And I can't think of a better way to keep our toys in infamy, except for with hilarious voiceovers that you and I worked on. That's it. I don't even care if anyone likes them here. I just want to do them. I want to laugh at them. We're going to be rocking in our chairs and we're going to be like, show me Vader. And then we'll put it up and we'll laugh. He's now worth 10,000 credits or Bitcoin, whatever. I don't know what the currency at the time will be, but
maybe we'll all be part of the EU.
Oh man, Spexit. Spinner. Nah, whatever. Anything else, Andy? Anything else we want to add? Not a lot of toy news this week. Not a lot of even Star Wars news.
No,
just
not
news
a ton.
From the Holo Chronicles.
Yeah, just a little fun evening. I think we're going to get out of here a little early tonight, Josh.
We are. We're going to give the people a break, a little time with their families.
Are we going to do the post-game show?
Nah, not tonight. Nothing. Not tonight. We're going to move on. But
I got to tell you, I love that Obi Wan Kenobi. It's fantastic.
He's a beaut. We'll put him up. We'll put him up right next to us. Actually, we'll give him middle billing here. There he is.
Love it. But that's pretty cool. It's one of the better ones I've seen. It's if I were to have a top 5 sideshow / hot toy, he would be in it for sure.
Yeah. And by the way, with our sponsorship from Red 5 Designs, we have a lot of hot toy spins that are coming your way, which should just give you the opportunity to look at these amazing pieces. And we don't even get to keep. They're moving on,
right?
But we're excited to sample and show them to you. So that's why we're here. Right.
So go retweet your favorite spinner that you saw tonight using the hashtag curve bill, flat bill, and you might just win yourself one of these doozy little lids.
We're waiting for it. Share with your friends. Thank you so much for joining us on the Holo Chronicles here. Andy, do you you usually have like one silly thing that you like to say right before we get out of here, but what would that be?
Go play with your toys. Hey, hit the music.